Okay, I should check them live. Just gotta make sure. I've changed a few things. I'm just making sure that I'm live for real. Yes, I'm live for real. And I'm gonna shield this in the place. Is Discord only because it has his bot in there. Ignore the fact that the thing started. That's because I'm typing stuff and it's my keys. Like, I use my split keys for typing because I don't have any keys right on this keyboard. Any, like, of the number pad keys or anything. Hey, Mushi. Oh yeah, ignore the reset. Sorry, I was paying attention to things. The reason why it reset is because I was typing and I accidentally started to run because I was typing with the split keys. Yeah, now everything should work. So the price should go up as I'm running, and if the run gets better. And it should go down if the run gets worse, or if I reset, obviously. Okay. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, forget that you have to restart the thingy every time you reset the run. That's me being an idiot. Oh, what was it? Ah! Wasn't expecting that bomb to be there, even though it was there. Dude! Not again.
It's me, Mario.
That happens like every other attempt. I'm failing that like a couple of times today. My PB failed it though, so I'm still continuing even though I fail it. My PB didn't fail it, I might not continue even if I fail it, but my PB failed it. Eventually I'll have to reset every time I fail that, and that'll be annoying. Because that trick is super inconsistent. First reset there this run.
Me, Mario.
Due to a failed Baptist wall kick. Alright, that's working like I expected it to, which is good. Except for the fact that I forgot that I'm an idiot and I forget to reset it.
It's me, Mario.
Reset the bot every time I start the run. Besides that, it's working exactly how I expected it. To. I'm just not working how I expect myself to. That was kind of slow, but I'm fine with it. Ooh, let's go. No, I'm not. Help. Okay. That was scary, but I got it.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna need to fix the dividends a lot. After this run, I'll fix the dividends. Yeah, I forgot the dividends are like super rigged, or not super rigged. They're like 2 points per sec, or 1 point per 2 seconds, which is fine for 16 star, but it's not fine for this category. 1 point per 2 seconds. At the end of the run, it's going to be like 100 points per... Or depending on how good the run is, obviously, but like... At the end of the run, it's going to be like 100 points per split, which is ridiculous. Like, as it was. As it is, the dividends are worth a lot more than the run right now. I think... Yeah, I'm gonna set the... dividend multiplier to like 0.05. No, 0.1. Yeah.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
So now it should only be like 1 point per 10 seconds, which is a lot more reasonable in this run. Or 1 dividend point per 10 seconds.
Here we go. It's me, Mario.
Start. Okay.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Config. Come on. That was like a frame early. Maybe 2 frames early. That was kind of early. I didn't need to go down here, but it's only like a second or 2. Oh, no, that's the whole run. Never mind.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Ah. Wrong level. I'm just gonna... I had to do the backflips. I almost went to the wrong level. You know, this is like a run from 2020. Sorry. What do you mean if you count resets? I'm confused. Like, I meant more like, do you think it's not a good idea if like the bot is spamming the chat about the resets? Maybe I can make it so that it only happens if anybody's actually invested into the run. I could edit the bot. Unless you're talking about something else. Or like, talking about something else related to the bot. Right now, what I'm trying to do mainly is just test the bot to make sure it actually like works for this game, because the bot was tested for a completely different game. And a completely different runner, too. Because it's not really my bot. Oh, I forgot. I always forget about the GSR trilogy thing, and right now I can't really, what's it called, re-enable it, but I always forget the GSR trilogy thing exists. It's the point reward thingy. Different kind of points than the one in the thing, that's a reset.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie. It's me, Mario. Okie dokie. Here we go. Let's go.
I always go down here on accident. Or, by always, I mean I've done it twice, but... It's a stupid mistake to make. And I went into the wrong split comparison. While trying to reset or something.
Here we go.
Okay, I actually made it past the second split for once. I can't believe it.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie. It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of empty splits because I also changed my splits to actually be per star. And the reason for that is just because that makes the game that makes the freaking split game more accurate, and I like that. Because it's based off each individual split in a way. Or more accurately, it's based off the best possible time. Setup is done? Are you talking about like the run setup? Because the run setup isn't exactly done. I just go here because I found a way and I need stars. Oh, yeah. Like, I still don't have the wall bats, I still don't have a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, Jarp, I did actually learn, right? I did actually learn how to do the, what's it called? Well, the gate skip. It actually is pretty cool. Learned how to do that the other day. I don't know when I'm actually going to do a run of something bad so that's 7.5, but now I can, I guess. I also learned the light check that I didn't learn. Why am I going up here? This is the star name. I combine these two stars in the splits because sometimes I get star 6 if I fail this star. How do you do that again? I know you've told me and I know it's stupid, but I don't remember exactly how. Can you give a very brief explanation in like 10 words? Like, is it like BLJ, like check in? What is it? I forget exactly what. Or I don't. Have you told me before then? If I don't remember what like the basic method. That was very safe and slow because of that. Okay. Getting a check. Oh, yeah, you've told me now. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Once you said behind camera anywhere, that's the thing that made me remember how to do it. Or remember how it's stupid, rather. Oh, so he can grab you? I think I get what you're trying to say. Wrong star, but they're about the same length anyway, so it's fine. I'll just, there you go. Ignore that. That's me messing up with the splits. It went 3. It went, yeah. Oops. Oh yeah, it's Star Check. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that makes sense. I forget that Star Checkers do that crap. Oh, I was hoping that looked like it was almost a really fast. Where like you break it and you grab it. Grab the star. Yeah, I think. Okay. Okay, I think that makes sense. So right now, there's no known way to prevent the checker from dying. Is what you're saying? Check it behind camera anywhere to work. It would. That sounds like it would be very difficult. Light check it behind camera anywhere. Sounds like it's possible, but so stupid. I don't know if it's ever worth going for. Maybe. At least like RTA. Oh yeah, the camera does move whenever you get low. Yeah, you're totally right. You know, I wish Rotor didn't change the cap so you could just do what they call hand-in-hand glitch. I mean, hand-in-hand glitch is so much easier than behind camera anywhere. Although at least behind camera anywhere is theoretically RTA viable. Yeah. Yeah, I know you don't need VCA if you have hat in hand. That's why I was talking about it. I've made a mistake. I mean, it is a dumb name, but also it is a name which is better than some things in SM64. Yeah, the only good thing about BCA is that at least it's RTA viable in some regard. Let's see. I can't think of anything I named intentionally. I don't know if I was the worst person to accident. If I remember correctly, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember, actually. What's RHA? Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. That's OC64. RPA is an awful name. It's. Yeah, I failed that one more time. I would reset. That door is easy to click through.
me, Mario. Okie dokie.
PvP. Yep. That's the one problem with that split, is that I have to reset before before the split ends. Ooh, again.
Here we go.
That one's real. Okay, yeah, that's the one problem with the split, is that if you die, it thinks that you split because of how the auto splits work. Because when you die in exit course, you go to the same level. So far, I've yet to have a run where it golds on the first split, but then, what's it called? Then I die in the second level, and so I get a fake gold. But if that happens, I don't know what to do. Because on one hand, one gold is real, on the other hand, there's a fake gold. Ooh, thanks, Mr. Bomb, for knocking me back.
It's me, Mario.
I think I've done that in like 2020. But it's been ages since I've done that.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
I should probably fix... Okay, I'm gonna fix the dividends soon, so it doesn't spam the chat every start. This is why I'm doing this stream, in order to actually like test and make sure that the bot doesn't spam the chat or something. It should fix so that it only does it if it's an actual split. Or like the end of a level or whatever.
Here we go.
It is very pointless, but it's more of like a, I don't know. What's it called?
Here we go.
You know what? After this run, I'm gonna fix that because it's getting annoying real quick. I can't fix it this run, but after this run, I'm gonna fix that so that it only does it whenever I want it to. Yeah, I'm gonna fix it now that it's annoying me. Hold on. Sorry if it's a little bit boring for a second. I'm just doing some very simple programming to disable dividends for now. It is a very simple thing. You just go into SplitGame and then I'm not even gonna disable the points sorting. I'm just gonna disable the chat message for now. And eventually I'll actually fix it. There you go. So next run I shouldn't spam the chat every time I do a split if I'm on PB pace.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Hey Andrew AJT. Thanks for the good luck. Now, if I can get if I can do the thingy here.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Sometimes they do. It depends on if somebody's actually available to verify to run. I've had an individual level run that's like 5 seconds long, take 5 days to get verified. It just depends on if anybody feels like verifying runs. So sometimes it takes only like a day or two, sometimes it takes like a week. I think it's taken me up to like 2 weeks once, but that was ages ago. It's much faster now. If it doesn't get verified within like 3 weeks, then like say something in the Discord. If I would say.
Here we go.
I think one time I remember making a. I was just curious how long they took on that act. This is like a few years ago, back when again some of the runs took 2 weeks to verify, and I'm not like exaggerating that. But I remember making like a spreadsheet just to try to see how long it actually took. I don't blame them. I'm guessing there's just nobody that wanted to verify it, and so
It's me, Mario.
because there was nobody that wanted to verify it, because like it was like a 2-hour run, and like I think you have to kind of actually. Unless it's like obscenely long and it's a bad run, I think if it's like an actual good run most of the time, people actually watch the whole run just to make sure like you didn't cheat or something, or at least like scrub through it. I don't know the exact details.
Here we go.
I'm not a moderator. Ah! I went the long jump there.
Me, Mario.
But Mario just decided not to, because sometimes that happens because I press A too late. And in that case, I'm screwed, so. And my bot, I'd say my bot, it's not actually really my bot. A bot spams my chat. The bot account is mine.
Here we go.
7? I'm assuming they're all for different categories. Or if it's 7 for the same category, they'll probably just accept the ones that aren't the fastest one, like, immediately without checking. If I were to guess. Who's just the fastest one that matters? Okay, no, it's 7 runs in different categories, okay. I've never played Melee Adventure 64.
It's me, Mario.
I've only played... Alright. If it's a hack within, like, the past 3 years, there's a good chance I haven't played it. Unless it's, like, a big major hack that everyone's played. Even then, there's a good chance I haven't played it. I don't play newer hacks. I don't know why, I just don't. I don't play too many newer hacks, rather. Should be saying 4 years. I meant from 2019 to 2023, but... Or 2022, but then I realized, oh yeah, 2023 exists. And we're in it. It's been 18 days and I'm still forgetting that it's a new year. That happens every year. It's always like a month where I'm thinking, wait, it's still 2022, right? And then my brain like snaps into it and it's like, oh yeah, no, it's actually 2023, you frickin' moron. And then everything's fine.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
That was a very jinky door clip. Like, incredibly jinky. I don't know how I knew I would click through the door because I know how door clips work in this game, but like, I don't know what's happening with my movement there. Why did I side flip? Like, why? Yeah, that's still that happens every year for me. For like many things, I need to remember to restart the thingy. I need to remember that every time I reset the run, I have to reset the bot too.
Mario.
Because of jank coding.
Okie dokie.
Jank coding, that's not my fault, by the way, so I can't blame myself there. But I knew it was jank coding coming into adopting this spot, or whatever I'm trying to say. I just went right around the spring.
It's me, Mario.
I could have gone for the other star, but at that point it wouldn't even... I don't know. At that point I wouldn't want to. Mario swimming in the lava.
It's me, Mario.
Having a lot of quick resets now. I made the mistake that I've made like 3 times today. I've made that mistake like 7 times today as well.
Mario. Okie dokie.
Yeah, this run is very high reset at the start. Like always. It's always been this way. Because there's just these... I want to say difficult tricks, because they aren't like difficult by the convention of difficulty, but they are inconsistent, and if you're trying to... At this point in my running career, I have to get these like first or second try, or else I'll fail, or else like it isn't worth it to continue to run. I don't know where I got the words running career from. Sounds like I have a career in like running, like the foot sport.
Here we go.
Eh! I don't want to do that.
Here we go.
I want to get one full run going, even if it's gonna fail. I want to make sure that the point scaling is good, because right now it's hard to tell until you finish like a whole run whether the point scaling is good. Specifically, like it's hard to tell until you finish, like... The best way I can describe it is that, like, the scaling, like, the points are supposed to always increase throughout the run. And I just want to make sure that after an hour of running this, since this bot is made for, like, 16 star, which is 20 minutes long, I just want to make sure that, like, after an hour of running this,
It's me,
it
Mario.
isn't awful. Like, it isn't, like, incredibly high points or whatever. Incredibly high amounts of points.
Here we go.
I'm gonna continue this stream until I get to, like, I don't know, course 1. Course 1's like the halfway point of the run, so I wanna get, like, past it at least once.
Here we go.
I grabbed the same star twice, didn't I? I totally did. Hey, Cyan! And Mosaic Virus. How are you guys? And how is your ape something? I'm assuming you're playing ape,
Okie dokie.
because that's what you always play. You still haven't played my game that I gave you. 30s PB. That's cool. A 30s PB. Ah! Mario's falling! Much earlier than I wanted them to fall. Probably shouldn't be continuing this, which is why I'm not.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
I'm assuming you're probably gonna leave soon, Cyan, because it's late time o'clock in Finland. I'm assuming that's why you stopped, or otherwise you just stopped because you're bored. Because I don't know what your sleep schedule is right now because it always is changing. But I'm assuming that's the reason. I pressed B too early. Or too late, I mean. It's better than earlier though. Earlier I was getting a bunch of too earlys. So at least I'm varying it up. Yep, it's 1A. What's it called? Mosaic. Here's the thing. I know what time it is. Actually, yeah, I know what time it is in Finland at all times, and that might seem like a weird thing to say because it is, but like, or it's a weird thing, but like I just know that because I talk to Cyan like too much. Oh, your internet died. You didn't hear any of the questions I asked you. I'm assuming you stopped streaming because you're at it's 1 AM. Or maybe you stopped streaming because of the PB. Or maybe both. That's what I said while you were gone. Except in different wording. Okay. None of the reasons. So, you're only supposed to do what do you mean you're only supposed to do 2 runs? It's like the higher council, like the Creed, you must do 2 runs today! How did I manage that?
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie. It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Or do you? I'm assuming you mean that you wanted to do 2 runs today, but you did 4. But I just find it more funny that like you're just forced that you're breaking the rules by doing too many runs.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Ah. No. Oops. So what I did there, I did the trick, I just didn't do it low enough on the thing, and so I went over the stupid trampoline. Yay. I'm freaking dumb. After that, you wanted to listen to an hour-long DJ set. If there's a Scion sentence in the world that, like, I know for a fact Scion wrote and there wasn't, like, a bear on your keyboard writing it after he mauled you to death, I know that that's you writing that. Unless you are truly a bear. I don't think so.
Here we go!
Yeah, I'm doing runs until I get a run that's somewhat close to the end of the game. And that's just because I want to test this to make sure that nothing breaks, because already I found a few things that I've wanted to change. Thanks for the G and the L. I'm assuming
Mario!
those are separate and not supposed to be correlated with each other because they're separate emotes. Ah. No!
It's me, Mario! Okie dokie!
It could also be for used for LL. In like the one case where somebody wants to talk about LL Bean on stream. I don't even know where I don't even know what LL Bean is. I just know it exists because it's the one thing I can think of that starts with a double L. But I don't remember what it is. It's just some random corporation that's in my memory. I think it's a corporation. Twitter moved the like. You keep on pressing the wrong button. That's kind of funny. Oh, good. So my thing doesn't spam the chat anymore every time I split. I say my thing, it actually isn't my thing. If you, but it's a thing. I used to spam in the chat every time I split, and I was on a good run. And eventually, I'll make it spam the chat again, or spam the chat, but only on the splits that actually matter, not like the random 1-star splits.
Here we go!
That was a really weird scream to get whenever the bomb just made me fall off the cliff. That's all that happened, but
Me, Mario!
that's a nice scream that they did, at least.
Okie dokie!
Where did they actually move the lake sheet button? That's such a weird thing to change. What button do you press instead? No. On accident.
Here we go!
Oh, why? Oh wait, yeah, that is the. I have seen that now. Why does that exist?
Here we go!
Why do you need to know how many people have seen the tweet? I mean, I guess if you've made the tweet and you want to see how many people have seen it, but also something. Eh.
Here we go!
Hey, why don't they just move it like one to the left instead of like, or one to the right, I mean. I keep on doing that today.
It's me, Mario! Okie dokie!
You're just gonna remove custom CSS. Zion, oh, that's your solution to everything. Except it really isn't, but... I wish you could make... Every time YouTube changes their layout, I wish that I could do something to make it actually look like the old layout. And I mean, there usually is a way to do that for like a couple months, and then it breaks, and then you have to switch to the new layout, and I hate it. I remember there was one time where that worked for like a year, but then something happened and I had to use the new layout on YouTube. But every time they change the layout on YouTube, I always hate it. My least favorite layout change, though, is when they just removed the oldest videos feature. You know what the worst part about that is? I looked that up, and their justification is you can scroll all the way down somebody's YouTube channel to find the oldest video. That's the justification for that. Because that's a replacement for... you know, with some channels, that's hours of scrolling, because they make a video every couple of hours or something. See if they're gonna... Like, that is not a replacement in the slightest. And I see no reason why they would remove that other than they're stupid and they're YouTube and they make stupid decisions for a living. That's what YouTube does. That's what everybody that works at YouTube actually does. They're tasked to make the dumbest decisions possible.
It's me, Mario! Okie dokie!
Ah! I hate bonking on that. I hate how that wall is like the worst angle, because it's like barely enough so that if you have a good angle, you don't bonk on it. But if you have a bad angle, you do. Like not a bad angle, but you have an almost good angle. Well, I did the trick anyway, so it's fine. That's just annoying. I keep on making that mistake, and it's such an such an easy mistake to not make. I just don't have to hold. All I have to do is not hold left when I'm doing that jump, but I hold left because I think I'm going to go too far right, and it causes me to not go as far forward as I need to. It's stupid. It's a stupidly stupid mistake, and I hate it, but I keep on making it. I just did some breakdancing on the thingy, on the pipe. What? That's stupid. How did they make it so that you can't remove it? Like... Maybe try using the, what's it called, object picker thingy on, what's it called? Well, I forget the name of the ad blocker program, but the one that's good. There's like an object picker tool, and you can choose like something to remove from the site. The one that we both use. I forget the name of it though, because I have a brain of a tornado. What's the name of the ad blocker program? I can't remember. It's not Adblock Plus. I forget which one it was. Like the green one. It's like the green one. Very descriptive name, I know.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna look up the ad blocker program in between splits. I've seen. I think I've seen that people have ran it. I don't know. I've never ran it myself, though. Obviously, I haven't even played it. What exact? Is it the one where like it's just all of the? I noticed one. Is it just like the vanilla game, but there's like Falco or whatever, or is it like an actual like hack? Look. I think it's just the vanilla game though. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. I think there's a different one that's like, yeah. Okay, now I get it. Now I remember what it was. Now the gap between the buttons is bigger. They really don't want you doing that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I remember. That's what I remember then. Okay. The Fox and the Taco Vanilla hack. The worst of all problems: the space in between buttons is too big. On Twitter. What will we do? The world's gonna end.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of short speedruns. I know there's other people who are. I like my speedruns to be at least like around an hour long, minimum. There's a couple exceptions, but those are like runs that I ran like a couple of times. The big runs that I care about are all like over an hour long. So I'd probably not be interested in it as a speed game, just because of the length.
Here we go.
To me, the sweet spot is between like 1 and 4 hours. Longer than 4 hours is too long, and I'll get bored. And more importantly, I won't have the time to like sit down and just do runs for like a few hours. Man, I haven't ran vanilla in forever. I think I ran every category except 0 and 1 on vanilla, but it's just been so long since I've ran vanilla, and that's just because I got super bored with vanilla. Or not super bored with vanilla, I just don't like vanilla as a speed game, personally. I don't have anything against people who do, I just don't like it. That was like a frame too early. I know, because he kicked it right before he grabbed the star. What was it? Ah!
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
I think there's just a couple of things that disillusioned me from vanilla. I don't have anything. I don't know. In my eyes, vanilla is like a hack I don't want to run. That's what I think. That's what I think of vanilla. There's a lot of hacks I don't want to run, so that's my. I also never was too good at vanilla, but sub 205. I think I got like a sub 240 back when back during a 602. So my most recent vanilla run was 2 years ago. Now that was not really because that was not really like a grinding run. That was more I had to do a 120 run at the start of the 602, and so the run was a PB, but there's only a PB because I had improved the game so much since the previous run due to running hacks. Like the last time I actually ran vanilla was like 4 years ago. Like, I don't know what time I could get in vanilla if I cared about it. Probably something a lot better than any of the times I have now, but I don't care enough about vanilla to try to get a better time. I just don't see the use for me. I prefer running this.
Here we go!
I know some people who do. There's other people that use GameCube. People use whatever controller they like. There's people that use Xbox. I use an N64 controller. So. I'm the oddball because there's not many other people who use an N64 controller in the around my community. But I love it. I love my N64 controller, and I can't live without C button, so I'm going to have to use the N64 controller forever. Yes, but Cyan, you've never... Let me rephrase. You've only done ROM hack runs of Toad percent. or what's it called? A Kokiri Toad. And those were in 2018. And for any ROM hack people in chat who don't know what a Kokiri Toad is, I'm not telling you. Switch Pro. For me, there's two reasons why I won't use Switch Pro for SM64. This game is a good game. Shut up, Cyan. and also you run Catwoman, so you can't say you prefer to run good games. Dude. Stupid guy hit me. Sniped me. Yeah, there's no notches. Notches, I know people can live without notches. I can't. But more importantly, it's C buttons. I can't use a C stick with SM64 anymore. It just... muscle memory. Like, it just feels wrong to use a stick instead of a button. Plus, having C buttons feels more it's more responsive, in my opinion, than a stick. That's my argument for using an N64. I can see the argument for not using the N64 controller, which is D-pad and an L button, and the three-pronged design is stupid. And I can agree with those to a point, except for the fact that I like I have like a weird system to reach over the head of the reach over the top of the controller to grab to get to like the D-pad and all that, and the L button. So for me, the D-pad, L button, and all that is fine. But it took me like a couple years. It took me like a year to learn how to do that, like, well. And it requires me holding the controller in a specific way. That's a super weird thing. The whole angle thing is why I don't think I could ever run on the keyboard, at least for like long hacks that like actually, like this hack for example. There's a lot of places where I need a non-notched angle, which is all a keyboard can provide. Really. I'm sure there's like, I know that like keyboard people have their like solutions. I just can't use them really that much. I know some keyboard people use Mario Game because it's a lot easier for keyboard people to get like precise angles in Mario Game. There's also like, what's it called? Specific keys for specific angles, but it'll never be as perfect as a controller for like getting specific exact angles. Or like 23-degree angles or something like that. For certain jumps.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Yeah, it's a small disadvantage in certain contexts. In speed context, at least. In the whole speed context. I'd say, for like, Kaizo and other things where precision is more important than speed, I could see keyboard being an actual advantage. Because... What's it called? With Kaizo and stuff, you have, like... You care much more about, like, if your position is exact, rather than if it's... Like, the best way I can describe it is, like, in Kaizo for... I can't think right now. The best way I can describe it is that, like, in Kaizo, you care a lot more about being exact, and you don't care about speed, so you can change the camera angle, and then have a much more... It's much more consistent since your controller isn't, like... Doesn't have... I think much more consistent. Slightly more consistent, because your controller angles aren't controlled by a human thumb. No, that's a fake gold.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Yeah, most hacks have D-pad camera. This hack has D-pad camera. You saw there, I used the D-pad up to get the angle for that kick. Which is a really good coincidence that wall gives a perfect angle, because otherwise you'd have to get the angle yourself, which is annoying. That was like the most freaking... That was the most close thing in the world. I almost failed that completely because I died. I know, Cyan, you live with... You're like 7 Pringles cans and however many... Why do you always have like a million iced tea things in your room? Yeah, I drink iced tea too, and I don't have a million iced tea things in my room. I pour the things into a cup, and then I drink out of the cup, and then I reuse the cup, and I throw out the things. Except for the fact that usually my iced tea is brewed, so I don't usually get it out of things, but if I did get it out of things, that's how it would work.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Yeah, D-pad can... I drink iced tea, but I drink unsweet because sweet is bad in terms of sugar. But I usually drink iced tea because I like it more than water. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, sometimes I use D-pad cam, you'll see me use it in like course 1, but other places it's just the awkwardness of having... I think part of it's because I run an N64, but the awkwardness of having to reach over it. Like, it doesn't lose that much time, but it's just awkward, so I usually try to avoid using the D-pad. Except for specific angle setups and stuff.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Yeah, most of what I drink is iced tea. Sometimes I drink soda if I'm like at a restaurant. That's my criteria for drinking soda, because I don't want to drink soda outside of a restaurant because it's not good in terms of my body and my teeth. My teeth and my body and my something else don't like soda. It's only my tongue that likes it. Yes, your house is okay. I drink a Coke can at your house. That was 5 months ago. I think that's the last time I've drinking Coke. There's no Japhas in America, okay? So that's my excuse. Or at least it isn't common in America. I don't think there is any in America because I've never heard of it before I went to Finland. Same with the Moomy tea. Or Moomy tea, I meant Moomy soda. Why would it do anything other than move the camera a tiny bit? I mean, you can press D-pad up to change the camera to go to where Mario is. You can press D-pad down to make it axis aligned again. Besides that, it just moves the camera a little bit. I'm gonna do one more serious run, and then I'm just gonna do a no reset. And the reason for the no reset is because I'm getting tired, but I need to test the spot eventually. And I need to test to make sure that the bot points aren't completely out of control. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a no reset now. I'll do a no reset up until like course 1, and then I think I'm done. Unless the run's good, and then I'm going to continue, obviously, but... Normally I would reset there, but this is a no reset. But no reset, I mean no reset. No. I don't run every speed game. I don't know if Sapphire is a good speed game or not. I haven't in my opinion. I know people who like running it think it's a good speed game. I know Phantom thinks it's a good speed game. I don't know because I haven't ran it. The closest I've gotten to running it was the time that I participated in a Net 64 tournament for Sapphire, but like that can barely be considered running a game. Oh no, it depends on what you like about SM64. If you like, for me, it probably wouldn't be a good speed game because it's a super quick run and it ends in like 20-30 minutes. Something like that. Like, actually no, it's sub 20 now, I'm pretty sure. Or it's been sub 20 for a while. What game did you give to me on Steam half a year ago? I gifted that to you, you jerk! You didn't give that to me! You said that you were gonna do that after Neon White, and you haven't finished Neon White, but you better play Skyrim someday. I've played Skyrim like a bunch, that's why I gifted it to you, because I wanted you to play it. Yes, but you told me I don't want to play this because I don't want to play it on the Xbox 360. I'd rather play it on the PC. And so I bought it for you on the PC. Also, I didn't know you had it on both PS3 and Xbox. I thought it was just PS3.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
What? You told me you wanted to play it on the PC, not on the Xbox or PS3 or whatever. You'll play it when you get a new PC.
Mario.
Okay, that's a promise, and whenever you do get a new PC, which you have been talking about, so I don't think it'll be like within... I don't think it'll be 10 years from now. I will, like, hold you up to that promise.
Here we go.
1/4 there. Neat.
Here we go.
I never liked your PB tweets because I never used Twitter, you idiot. I don't feed it because I don't use Twitter because I'm not a Twitter person. I use my Twitter to post something stupid once every like 6 months and that's it. I forget Twitter exists half the time I'm on it. Or not half the time I'm on it, but half the time I'm alive. Alzheimer's. It's almost how you use it. Like, I'm assuming you're gonna say almost, except you don't have the count at all. Yeah, I think half the reason I have a Twitter account is just because Twitter forces you to get an account if you like scroll down a tweet long enough, or if you scroll down a reply thread. Because sometimes the most of the time when I use Twitter, it's not me actually using Twitter. It's me looking up somebody else's tweets at like. You've done worse than me. I've never logged into. I've never made a Facebook or logged into one. I've never had a reason to make a Facebook. Why can't I see the frickin' holes? The book starring, or no, the movie starring Shia LaBeouf. How was that a PB? Oh wait, no, I know. Alright, Golden. No. Yeah, this run's already bad enough that I would reset if it wasn't a no reset. Just because of that awful purple waste jungle. It's not my fault that it's awful, to be fair. That star is just stupid. Oh, that was perfect, though! I got the fast star grab. Let's go. That was, like, literally perfect. That was the best thing I could have gotten. The reason why I have IGT and RTA, if you look at the end, first of all, it's like 6 seconds, which is a difference that's big enough for me to care about. But, secondly, the reason why I have IGT and RTA is because sometimes, because of how Project 64 works, when resetting the game, which I do twice in the middle of the run because I wouldn't say soft locked, but like you're stuck in a place that you can't get out of. But you're not soft locked because you can move around. You just like can't do anything in there. So I guess kind of soft locked. It's not the normal kind of soft lock. So there's two parts of the run. There's two places in the run where you need to reset, and because of how Project 64 works, sometimes there's like a 5-second wait whenever you start up the game for no reason, and I don't want that to be counted in my time. And so the reason why there's like the IGT and RTA is specifically just because of that. Because in the cap split, sometimes that takes 10 seconds longer real time than like our in-game time. That's my actual reason. Also because my auto splitter does in-game timing and in-game time, and so I can enable it because of that. So why wouldn't I have in-game time? Unless you're asking... what's it called? Sweater and a cat mug. I'm grabbing the wrong star first, but it's fine because I'm failing on this star, so it doesn't matter. Actually, it kind of does matter. I'm just gonna there. What's your favorite t-shirt, Siam? That you own? What's an Irwin t-shirt? If I'm assuming that's like a Finnish guy, if I were to guess. I'm assuming it's a Finnish thing because otherwise I wouldn't know what it is. Maybe. Why is that your favorite t-shirt? I messed up. Oh, okay, that you meant artist as in musical artist, not artist as in art artists. See, I always think that you mean musical artist because that's the art artist. Yes, music is art, but whenever you say artist, without any context, usually you think artist, like the guy who draws stuff. That's generally what you think. You don't think when you think of like when you think music, you think musician. You know, that's what it is. Or maybe musician isn't a good word. Maybe like what's it called? If I were to describe somebody who made music to somebody, musician probably wouldn't be the best word because musician is somebody who plays music. It isn't exactly somebody who makes music. Hold on. But usually you would say either a band or like a music artist. You wouldn't say artist because artist implies art, as in like the drawing stuff. Yeah, I know it's not a band, Cyan. I know he's one guy. Or you could say, if you don't want to say music artist because that sounds weird, you could say solo artist or like insert genre name here artist, you know. Or mainly insert genre name here artist. There's ways to say artist without implying that he makes art. Like the frickin'... Yes, but there's just better ways of saying what you said without implying that he makes like... He draws for a living. Like Bob Ross, you know? When I think of artists, I think of like somebody like Bob Ross or like Da Vinci or something. If you wanted to be specific, he's a painter, but he's also an artist. And whenever you think of artist, you think of somebody like... Whenever you just say a artist, you think of somebody like him because that's like art and paint. It's like painting is like the first thing that people think of whenever they think of art. Obviously, art can be more than paintings, but that's like the first obvious thing because everybody's taught painting equals art when they're like a kindergartner. At least in America. And probably in the UK as well. Because it would be very weird if they somehow decided to teach painting equals something else or something, I don't know. Like that's the first example that anybody's taught of whenever they see the word art. Wrong way. So you need to be more specific if you're describing a type of artist that doesn't draw or like make visual art. Like obviously art doesn't have to be painting, like you can make art with a computer. But like, for example, you would if you're talking about somebody who makes sculptures, that's a different type of art. But you wouldn't say they're an artist. Like you wouldn't say they're an artist to somebody who doesn't know who they are, because they'll think, oh, they make paintings, but instead they actually make sculptures. So you say a sculptor because that's the actual profession that they're in. That's much more specific. Composer, that's the word I was thinking of. Composer is like somebody who makes music that isn't exactly a band. No, 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 no! This runs far enough long to know that the points won't be ridiculously high. Well, if he just sang, if he didn't actually compose the music he made, like if he didn't actually make any music, he just sang over other people's music, then you could just call him like a singer or a, what's the word? Vocalist. Well, then he's a... Okay. Then he's a composer. Or... What's it called? You know what? You can pin messages in Twitch? Why can you do... I didn't know that was a feature. I was just hovering over something. Well, see, what's it called? Every Wikipedia article explains what something is, like right at the start, but he doesn't. So I looked up what he actually was, or what I looked up his Wikipedia article, and it says was a popular Finnish rock and folk singer, which is not artist. It's a rock and folk singer, because if it said artist, you would think that he drew art, like the stuff that you frickin' paint on with like paintbrushes and stuff. Where's a person to raid or arrest? Is there a person to roast online? Probably, I figure. No, I did not want to go into this guy's chat. I clicked on it on accident while trying to look into somebody else's chat. Or trying to look into somebody else's stream, but I accidentally clicked on it because my stupid touchpad is stupid. Yeah, I don't see anybody online that yeah, no. Not that I can see. So I'm just gonna... No, I'm not rating random people that I don't know. That are probably not streaming SM64 hacks. And that's my rules right now. Also, he streamed 3 hours ago. He's not live now, you idiot. Although it looks like he just stopped streaming. So, screw you. I hate how Twitch tells you that they're still live even though they're not. You blame me for him stopping streams. Stopping his stream at the same time. I'm done.